The night sky above Mount Olympus was cloaked in swirling clouds, casting eerie shadows over the craggy peaks. Far below, the world was gripped by the oppressive reign of the Titans. Cronus, their cruel and ruthless leader, sat upon a throne of bone and stone, his power absolute and his grip tightening with each passing day. The prophecy that foretold his fall at the hands of his own children haunted him, driving him to acts of unspeakable cruelty. Rhea, Cronus's wife, walked through the labyrinthine halls of their palace, her heart heavy with dread. Cronus had swallowed all their children to prevent the prophecy from coming true, and now she was pregnant again. Desperate to save her unborn child, she hatched a daring plan. She would give birth in secret, hide the baby, and deceive Cronus with a ruse that would keep him from discovering the truth. When the time came, Rhea journeyed to a hidden cave on the island of Crete, far from Cronus's watchful eyes. There, in the dead of night, she gave birth to Zeus, her youngest son. The nymphs of the forest gathered around her, whispering blessings and words of encouragement. Rhea knew she had to act quickly. She swaddled a large stone in a blanket and returned to Cronus's palace, presenting the stone as their newborn child. Cronus, consumed by paranoia, swallowed the stone without hesitation, believing it to be his sixth child. Rhea watched in silent horror as her husband, oblivious to her deception, returned to his throne, satisfied that he had thwarted the prophecy once again. But deep in the hidden cave, Zeus grew stronger each day, under the care of the nymphs and the goat Amalthea, whose milk nourished him. As Zeus matured, he began to understand the gravity of his mission. The Titans ruled with iron fists, crushing any semblance of resistance. The land was desolate, and the people lived in fear. Zeus knew he was the only hope for a new order, one that could bring balance and justice to the world. He trained relentlessly, honing his strength and learning the secrets of the Titans. One fateful night, Zeus left his hidden sanctuary and journeyed to Mount Olympus, where he sought the counsel of the Titaness Metis, renowned for her wisdom. Metis, seeing the fire of determination in Zeus's eyes, agreed to help him. She concocted a potion that would force Cronus to regurgitate the children he had swallowed. Armed with this potion, Zeus infiltrated the Titan's palace, disguising himself among the servants. Zeus bided his time, waiting for the right moment to strike. During a grand feast, when the Titans reveled in their power, Zeus slipped the potion into Cronus's cup. The Titan king drank deeply, his laughter echoing through the halls. But then, a violent shudder racked his body, and he vomited forth the stone and, one by one, Zeus's siblings, Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon. The sight of his siblings, fully grown and enraged, sent shockwaves through the palace. Zeus stood at the forefront, his eyes blazing with defiance. Cronus, disoriented and weakened, called for his guards, but it was too late. Zeus and his siblings launched a brutal assault, tearing through the ranks of the Titans with ferocity and skill. The palace erupted into chaos, and the battle spilled into the surrounding mountains. The conflict raged for 10 years, each battle more brutal and bloody than the last. Zeus and his siblings forged alliances with other divine beings, including the Cyclopes and the hundred-handed ones. The Titans, however, had their own formidable allies, and the war reached a crescendo when Cronus unleashed the full fury of his forces. Mountains were torn asunder, oceans boiled, and the sky turned red with fire. In the final battle on the plains of Thessaly, Zeus confronted Cronus in a showdown that shook the earth. The Titans fought with savage fury, wielding their ancient power to devastating effect. The hundred-handed ones hurled boulders the size of mountains, while the Cyclopes rained down fire and lightning. Zeus, empowered by the support of his allies, unleashed a torrent of lightning bolts, striking down Titan after Titan. Cronus, realizing the inevitability of his defeat, called upon his brother Atlas, the strongest of all Titans, to turn the tide. Atlas engaged Zeus in a titanic struggle, his immense strength threatening to overwhelm the young god. But Zeus, driven by the prophecy and the knowledge that the world depended on him, fought with a relentless determination. In a climactic moment, Zeus struck Cronus with a bolt of lightning that split the sky, casting the Titan King into the abyss of Tartarus. The other Titans, seeing their leader's downfall, surrendered, and the war came to an end. The Olympians had risen, and a new era had begun. Zeus claimed the throne of Olympus, with Hera as his queen. Poseidon ruled the seas, Hades governed the underworld, and the other siblings took their places among the Olympians. The world, freed from the tyranny of the Titans, began to heal, and the Olympians brought order and harmony to the cosmos. But the scars of the war remained, and the echoes of the conflict would resonate through the ages.